Okay, so I ended up fitting them both on the same paper, which I kind of like. You can see them side by side, and I'm a big compare and contrast person. So I like to see things like right next to each other to compare them and contrast them. Um, I did the same exact thing, kind of layout wise, that I did last week. I actually really liked that, and so for the pathophysiology of elimination, you have urinary dysfunction and you also have bowel dysfunction. For urinary dysfunction, you have motility, neuromuscular function, patency, and perfusion. For motility, it promotes stasis of filtrate in the venal tubules and stasis of the urine in the bladder. And this consists of low flow rate, increased sodium concentration, and low pH, and may contribute to blockage essential renal structures. The neuromuscular function may result in urinary retention or incontinence. It may involve neurons of the peripheral and central nervous systems, neurotransmitter production, and availability or coordination of neural impulses from initiation to action. This results in a limited or absent ability to eliminate urine. For patency, you have the blockage of structures involved in the passage of urinary that may result in obstruction. The obstructions are characterized by buildup of pressure behind the blockage that may result in ischemia and neurosis. Perfusion is inadequate arterial blood supply that results in ischemia and infarction. And it has a decreased oxygen delivery by the arterial blood supply that may result in damage to renal structures because of the inability to meet metabolic demands. And this leads to pain, bleeding, obstruction to venal tissues. For all of the urinary dysfunction, a treatment includes determining by the clinical manifestations, but it often results from impaired regulation of fluid balance. And you usually take an antibiotic of some sort to help with urinary dysfunction problems. Um, for bowel dysfunction, we have motility, neuromuscular function, and patency. For motility, it determines the rate at which fecal matter passes through for evacuation, and it may impair nutrition and water absorption. This prolonged storage time in the large intestine in certain foods may um, imitate stool elimination. For neuromuscular function, this is such thing as emotional stress and can happen because of abdominal surgery, electrolyte imbalances, spinal trauma, and is reduced activity may also slow down the process of stool, which is also the loss of mobility that serves as a stressor. For patency, it's due to space-occupying lesion which blocks the intestinal lumen. This includes tumors, polyps, and impacted feces. For bowel dysfunction, treatments include exercising, having a high dietary fiber, stool softeners, anti-diarrheal drugs, and pharmaceutical therapy.